Hi everybody. I'm going to talk to you today about guitars, classical guitars of historical significance. Okay? And this is a guitar, the Ovation Balladeer. The Ovation launched a whole series of guitars, this one being a great utility nylon guitar that won't feed back on stage. Wait. No, that's not what I want to talk about. This is what I want to talk about. This launched everything. This is a Martin, this is one of the first 45 level Martins ever. And a fantastic piece of American history. Now, this guitar, and I'm going to read from this sheet we got from the original owner. I got this guitar, which is a 45 level, and you can see that the guitar is got all this pearl trim all over, top, back, sides. These were ridiculously expensive. A beautiful book-matched Brazilian rosewood back and sides. Really, just an amazing piece of history because there's only 4 or 5 of these. Allow me to read just a little bit. This guitar is the most valuable and certainly the most historically significant guitar of Mike Longworth's collection. Mike Longworth in 1968 was the guy that brought pearl trim back. Mike Longworth would do pearl inlay for the Martin Company in the mid-60s. He did banjo work and he did pearl inlay on guitars for the company. He got to be so much that instead of having him in Chattanooga, Tennessee do this type of work, they brought him into the factory, gave him his own shop, and he brought back the 45 level guitars in '68. They made these from 1904 all through World War II. In World War II, they decided to discontinue the pearl-trimmed guitars just because they were so time-consuming, and they figured they really weren't making as much money on them. Mike Longworth is the guy who was obsessed with pearl trim, and he was a Martin historian and had written several books. His books have even been rewritten and updated, and if you know Martin history, you know the name Mike Longworth. This was from the Mike Longworth collection, the Mike Longworth family. The Style 45, the most sought after of Martin models, recently a 39 D45, was listed for $125,000. That's quite a long time ago. You can get about double that for a D45 from 1939. In light of its historical importance, it seems appropriate this guitar is from the collection of Mike Longworth, as Longworth's connection to Style 45 Martins extends beyond his long-time role as company historian and author of the first book on Martin's history. The old-time Tennessee-based luthier was hired by Martin to perform the inlay when Martin revived the D45 in 1968. Martin created a special commemorative limited edition like Mike Longworth D45 in 2003. Among the numerous features of this beautiful guitar, the earliest version of a Style 45 is the solid ivory bridge, inlaid tuner buttons, and an unbound peg head with an ultra deluxe headstock inlay. Only 5 of the I-45s were made after this 1904 model, and they went till 1919. They were so crazy expensive back then at the turn of the century. Nobody bought them right up to 1919. And then of course World War I happened. Things rather slowed down. That was just post-war 1919. John the cameraman is looking at me like, dude. This guitar comes with the original case. It's got a few repairs, as many 115-year-old guitars and violins will, but it's actually in remarkable condition. A fantastic guitar. We had this on consignment from a famous author, a guy who we love his books, and now he's decided to sell it to me, and I'm happy to have it and offer it to you now at an amazing price, but it's just fun just to look at. One of these days after COVID, maybe it'll still be here, and you can just look at it like I am. It's beautiful. That's all for now.